What's going on, Q crew? Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video, I'm about to go to this vinyl shop. I'm going to pick a theme for the colors on the ZL1. So just like my Mustang, I got the blue and orange thing going on. I'm going to do the same thing for the ZL1, but it won't be orange. So I don't like doing the same thing more than once. I'm going to pick a different accent color on that and going to add more to it later. Still waiting to hear back from somebody, and it's kind of turning me off, so I'll deal with that later though, probably in another video. But you can see out here, got a light dust in the snow overnight, and been waiting on this appointment for a long time. And yeah, gonna be driving the Camaro through this. Shouldn't, but I am. So I'm gonna take my time, waiting for traffic to die down. Main road should be good. I'm gonna shovel the snow real quick, hop in the car, and then go to the vinyl shop. So before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel. Let's jump into today's video. Yep, so I'm out here. Shouldn't be out here. Almost got stuck on my street. Got to start off in second gear every time. Yeah, it's definitely not a good day to be out here on summer tires. And the main roads are okay, but I had a hard time getting off my street. But now I'm good. Just taking my time, driving slow. Got on slow mode. I had to turn the traction control off. And I started to turn around. I actually did turn around, but once I got rolling, I'm like, oh, this might be okay. So yeah, about to head there now, and we'll see what we're about to do. So catch up in a minute. So I'm at Axiom's back door, sliding through this snowy alley. They said once I get here, just blow the horn. Was this even worth it, folks? We'll see once it's all done. Yeah. So we're just prepping it to get stuck on there. It's going to be all around this time. Yeah, I like when people let me record, so customer for life. So we'll see what it looks like when it's done, and I'll explain what everything is. And I'm the first to do something. I've never seen this before, but I'll point it out. Alright, ended up leaving Axiom. They installed the decals on, but one was missing. It came out printed, and then the film machine ran out of the color, and it would have taken too long because I gotta go. It came out a little wrinkled, so I'll come back another day and get the rest on. But I have them all around, so I'll show you if it doesn't take too long to get. So that's where we are, heading back home. Never drive out here and stuff like this. Let me focus. I gotta put both hands on the wheel to get back with y'all. I'm never doing that again. That was too dangerous to risk it. The main roads are all right, but my street, I kept sliding. Traction control is very intrusive on the Camaro, so it kept kicking in as soon as it sent slippage, and then like I wasn't getting enough RPMs, and the car wouldn't move, so I had to turn it off. And then I kept fishtailing, the back end was swinging out. That was fun, but I wasn't trying to do that. I need to do that, but not when I'm trying to go in the straight line. That's a little terrifying. So pro tip, put on the auto rev match when you are in tour mode or snow mode, so when you hit the throttle, it doesn't blip quick enough. It's a big delay. That's why I always drive in track mode. Instantaneous on the downshift. Sport mode is pretty quick too, but snow and touring mode, the throttle response is too slow to do downshifts yourself unless you want to hold the pedal in. But that's not a blip, it's more like a blonk or something. I don't know, but we'll reveal that later. Got a couple other mods I might put on if it warms up out here. It's snowing. Never driving again in the snow on summer tires. Too terrifying. So please don't do that, and be careful if you have to do it. A few days later, so a lot has happened in the past few days. My last video got taken down by YouTube because it was reported for copyright infringement from, it was a Russian person. So probably a fake scam or whatever. Video got taken down after a day or so, so hopefully that video comes back up. But it's kind of too late because after a day or two, the views go down significantly, so I'll chalk that up as a loss. But let me show you guys what I got done, because that's in limbo right now too. So what I did, and it's still not finished, is I got Cue the Chaotic put on the back of this car with the QR code. So this is actually a reflective pink, so at nighttime it is bright neon, so it's reflective. When the light hit it a certain way, it'll be reflective just like a license plate would. Not only did I get it on the back, I got it on the sides as well, and it should be on the front, but I can't remember if I said it or not. But the printer messed up the last copy. I didn't have enough time to wait for another one, so I have to go back up there another day, and it's still not there a few days later. But I'm just waiting on their call to see when they get that printed out. So that's going to be it with that. So pink is going to be my secondary color, just like the Mustang is orange. The dirty Mustang. I like the Camaro logo a whole lot better than the Mustang. It's kind of smallish on here, and so since so many people take pictures when I ride by, I figured I'd put a QR code. I haven't seen that before, but it'll pick up on the camera once you hold your camera up. So I think that's easy marketing, minimal cost, big return, because I'm always out there. My car is my marketing. My cars are my marketing, so that's going to help me out. And then I put it on the side too. Stole that from Blueprint 1LE. I'm like, oh, you got your logo on the side? I'm going to do that too. And that's going to work. So not going to change on the Mustang. Secondary colors on here are orange. On here is going to be this reflective pink. But that brings me to another problem. I've been contacting the people to do the reflective wrap, because reflective pink is a custom color, so it's going to cost more. I'm really stuck on this color. Don't want to change it up to a neon color that they already have, like blue, orange, green, maybe purple, white, red. I don't want those colors. I want the pink. It's kind of like a fuchsia color. Actually, on the camera, it looks like a bubblegum pink, like a bright pink, but it kind of changes. So I definitely want that as a secondary color. There's one shop around here that does it, and they also do work on Josh Laurent's, but I like shouting people out, but I can't do that because they didn't get back to me. And they were supposed to do the calipers on the Mustang too. I just painted them myself, so I'm very impatient. But I'm at a point now, like my dad says, what you gonna do when the rabbits got the gun? So they're kind of in that position. I gotta wait for them to respond. If they respond, I'm like begging them to give me money, and that kills me on the inside. I hate doing that. I hate when businesses don't respond. My wife, she owns a business, and I know a lot of people that own businesses. I have owned a business. This is a business, so I have certain expectations from businesses. And communication is an easy thing. Like, it's not that hard to respond to people, especially when they're, what I'm saying is, when can I come in and get this done? Like, I understand that I have to pay to get these calipers, because I do not want these calipers. Like, I can barely tell what they are. They're so plain. Like the Mustang, it really pops up in here, even though they're dirty, but it definitely pops. And I think that will really make it pop. And maybe I'll do something, maybe I'll add a wrap one day, maybe some little accents here, but who knows. But that's where we are on that. So I got a couple other things I'm about to do now. First order of business, getting these tail lights changed out. And I made a video on how to do that before, so I'm not going to go over that in intricate details. So there's a company, and I'll link the video in the description. They make some good stuff. Nokya. I went right to their website. They're kind of like my first unofficial sponsor, and they rewarded me for making a video of their products, so their sales increased a lot. So they're incandescent, but they look like LED. So if you don't know, on the 2019 Plus Camaros, to get LED tail lights, you have to put a ballast on there, so that involves splicing the harness and crimping wires together and stuff like that. I just want to change the bulb out, but you can't do a LED bulb because of the resistance that remains up in the LED bulbs. They'll either stay on very low, which is pulling current, which could possibly drain the battery at some point in time. I don't want that. I just want a regular bulb, plug and play. So that's what I want. So that's what I'm going to do. A couple other things. My children still have not been in this car, so I'm going to put these in there, seatbelt extenders. I made a video on that, like what it's like living with the Camaro when I had my old one. The seatbelts that are in there are like stuck really low. This really helps if you got kids in booster seats. Just plug this into the seatbelt that's already in there. They can do it themselves. What else I got in these pockets? Got some tools to put in the light bulbs. So these are the little plastic popper tools, needle nose pliers. I think that's all I need. Toss these to the ground here. What else I got in these pockets? Oh, this is my TPSM reset tool. So yeah, generally when I swap the tires on the Camaro, after 30-40 miles, they forget how much PSI, so I have to reset them. That's what I have this for, but I don't have another set of tires on here, so I haven't used it, but it's good to have it just in case that does happen. What else I have in my pockets, man? I got a bunch of crap. Other seatbelt. Oh, and this Baby Yoda hand sanitizer, because COVID is still a thing, and it's always good to sanitize your hands, because I know some of y'all don't wash your hands when you come out the bathroom. Shame on you if you do that. But let me get these lights put in here real quick. All right, so this is what these incandescents look like. So he did the whole car, and this is like traditional old-fashioned yellow light bulb. So let me try this regular flat tip screwdriver. Here's the bulbs, Nokya. They show off in a hyper white color, so they'll be very bright. And this is an accurate depiction of what you will see. So let me go ahead and change that. Alright, all I did was use the pliers and push the tab at the top. That's easier, because it's kind of hard to twist the whole thing. So just grab them, push it. Incandescent. That's it, a bright light bulb. Now let me put it back in here so you can see it even better. Well, hopefully you can. It doesn't look that much different on camera, but in real life you can see that the one on the left is much brighter. They also work at nighttime too. Like somebody asked me, are they actually luminous at night? Yes, they are. Alright, that's gonna wrap up today's episode. I got my new reverse lights, got my YouTube, Instagram handle on there. Still no progress with the calipers, so that's a $700 job. That's what I was quoted. That's the highest, and that's the only people that can get the color I want. Everybody else is between $300 and $600. Nobody really wants to do that. Even the person that put the vinyl on the window, it's a job nobody wants to do, so I understand. But somebody take my money, man. I'm paying the premium. So that's where we are with that. I'll update you guys as soon as I figure out what I'm going to do about that. I could paint them, but that's a little too permanent. I can do it on the Mustang, but the Camaro, like I'm not about to paint on pink calipers. That's a little too permanent. The Mustang is okay because those colors are complementary. If somebody were to buy this car after me, not saying that I would sell it, but y'all know what I do. So it'll be hard to sell a car with pink calipers. So that's why I would rather wrap it so they can take it off if they want to, which they most likely will. So let me head out of here, get some lunch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Stay moisturized. Look at these hands. So when you out here working in the cold, it's 30-degree weather, you get ashy. So I'm gonna leave you all, my wife, with the sponsor Jrue for this video, and peace out.
Does your skin get dry in the winter, causing ashiness like the ash on Q's hands? No worries. Be like Q. Fix that ash with the hair and body butter from Jrue. It's enriched with raw organic shea butter, mango butter, along with other natural plant-based oils. It deeply moisturizes dry skin and nourishes locks and natural hair. It can also be used as a beard butter. Take 15% off with discount code CHAOTIC. The link is in the description below.